So now we have our basic graph shapes down, and now we can move them around using transformations. All right, so when we slightly manipulate the equation of a function, it's going to take our normal graph and just kind of move it around slightly. All right, so we have our original graph, and what's going to happen? If I have a plus near our graph, that's going to move, or sorry, near our x, that takes our graph and slides it left. A minus near our x slides our graph right. If the plus is farther away from the x, kind of at the end of the equation, that's going to move your graph up. And a minus away from our x moves our graph down. And the last type of transformation, we've talked about this here, there's a negative at the very front multiplying by your main part. That's going to flip your graph upside down. All right, so let's look at this example. We have a square root function. There's a plus 3 right next to the x. There's this minus 2 farther away from it, and there's this minus out here. So if we go through, we're going to start with our square root function because that's kind of the main thing that we have. And this plus 3 near our x is going to take our graph and slide it left. All right, so everything slides left, and now we're here. Now this minus 2 is going to take everything and slide it down to there. And lastly, this negative sign is going to take my red graph and flip it upside down like that. Now you can see the starting point stays the same, but it just flips upside down. And my graph is just this blue arc. So we started here, went left 3, down 2, flipped it upside down, and got that graph. Next, we have a logarithm graph. We can still see there's something near the x and something farther away. So we have to start with our original log graph, which we know from our basic shapes. We're going to move it right 2, and then up 3. And our final graph with logarithm, we also want to include that asymptote there. All right, that moved right 2 as well. All right, this is my final logarithm graph. The point 1, 0 went right 2, up 3, and you can see that point there is that new important point. All right, so first of all, the idea is, start with that basic shape, square roots, logarithms, exponentials, parabolas, all that, and just know if you're going left, right, up, down. It's helpful to kind of have some points on your original graph that you know are moving around. And then exponentials and logs, like you saw in that last example, make sure you include the asymptote as well. So logarithms are going to have a vertical asymptote. Exponentials have a horizontal asymptote. All right, that's almost everything we need. So one small thing to talk about before you know everything about graphing.